Today I want to show you our new Building Character and Resilience program. So we have 5 student diaries here. We've got 3 for secondary, which is our Study Quest series, and we have 2 for primary, our Study Trek series here. So we know that teachers are busier than ever, but still really passionate about delivering exceptional resources to their students, and we've developed a program that we believe will help students in school, but not just school, also in life. So have you ever thought about why it's so difficult to stop scrolling your Instagram feed, or when you're binging a show on Netflix you want to just press play on one more episode? Why is that so easy to just say yes to? When we think about it later, we might not be so happy with ourselves, but in the moment it's so hard not to press play. So when you think about it the next morning, you might be tired for work, but how do you actually change? How do you actually stop yourselves from doing that? When it all comes down to it in the end, it actually comes down to self-control, or you could say self-mastery. Self-mastery means developing a good habit in a conscious way, or a whole bunch of good habits. So these habits help you manage your fears, impulses, and respect other people, and it grows into character that eventually sums up your qualities as a person. Now let's think about it. If a person theoretically had 0 character, none at all, they hadn't even bothered to develop any of it, then the only way for them to be happy is if everything went their way 100% of the time. So think of a baby, they're crying until they get what they want, but if you, on the other hand, are developing kindness, curiosity, bravery, perseverance, then you've got the tools that you need to overcome the challenges of life, and through overcoming those challenges, you develop resilience. Now, actions have consequences, whether positive or it could be negative. We know that. So let's look at an example in school, for instance, using the virtue of patience. If someone hasn't developed any patience whatsoever, they're less likely to persevere in a challenging or boring assignment that they're not really enjoying. And then later on in life, in the workplace, if they haven't developed patience, they may find themselves lashing out at a coworker or at a client who's been particularly difficult because they haven't bothered to develop that virtue. Now we see as you get older, the stakes get higher. But on the other hand, a person who is focused on patience as a virtue is going to be able to handle themselves well in those situations, because we can't avoid conflict and difficulties in life, so you need those kind of qualities to help you carry yourself through. Now I'm going to use Study Quest here as an example. Each week has one virtue, so we've got mindfulness here with an explanation, and then down the bottom we've got some discussion questions that you can chat about as a group, and up the top you've got a picture and then a quote from a famous person just to tie the topic together. Now every class pack gets a free classroom poster with some additional resources, and we also have the PDF worksheets here. So you can print these ones out, and they're double-sided. You can use them in class so that you can really drive the point home about the topics, and we've actually created a whole teacher resource hub on our site that you can use to instruct your kids in these topics. So for primary school, we've got the Study Trek over here. So this is aimed at grades 3 to 6. So it's a simplified version essentially of the Study Quest. You've got your 1 virtue per week. We've got leadership here as an example, and we've got some colourful cartoons here, and the questions are a bit simpler, the examples are a bit more simple too. So we've tailored each set of content to the age group so that they can understand exactly what's going on. Now we've also got a Catholic range, which we mentioned before. So we've got the Study Quest, which is for high school students, and then we've got the Study Trek Catholic here, which is for primary as well. Now both of these diaries have Catholic content in the front, and also every virtue is tailored in a Catholic kind of way with scriptures and facts about saints, so that you can use it in your Catholic faith formation teaching with your students in class. Now all of the virtues are divided into 4 categories here. We've got respect and responsibility, sound judgment, self-mastery, and also courage and strength. And in the diaries, these are indicated by these colourful symbols here. Now that's just a basic overview of the program today. There's a lot more to it, but we just wanted to give you the basics so you could understand. Now, if you want your students to be emotionally well-adjusted, well-rounded, resilient, happy people, essentially, we really believe that building character and resilience is the key. So our contact details are listed below, and we hope that you love our program as much as we do, and thanks for listening today.